Hello, my name is Earl Strasbaugh. Today I am going to be demonstrating what's called progressive muscle relaxation. What this is essentially tightening various groups of muscles throughout the body in conjunction with a series of breathing that the goal is to alleviate some stress, the stress that tends to build up in our muscles and in our body and even in our mind throughout the day. Um, So we're going to practice this. This is something, it only takes a few minutes and it can be done anywhere. Um, Before you do it, I suppose you want to consider your position, whether you want to be lying down in a supine position or upright or sitting. Fortunately, you can do this exercise in any of those positions. Um, I think the best position is probably on your back, supine, but I'm going to do it sitting now, and I will say that when I do practice this exercise, I'm almost always standing because it occurs at a time when I just need to relax for a minute and let some stress go. And oftentimes I don't have a chance to sit down or lay down, but this can be done standing. So I'm going to walk through the steps really quick, and then I'll demonstrate a portion of it. So step one, essentially what we're doing while inhaling, um, you're going to contract one muscle group for about 5 to 10 seconds. It doesn't really matter which muscle group you start with. Maybe you want to concentrate somewhere versus another area of the body, but the way I like to do it is I like to start towards my feet and then work my way up through my body, and then when I do my final exhale, I kind of just visualize all the stress coming out through that breath, all of the things that I was trying to get rid of. I visualize that coming out as I'm physically relaxing and uh, practicing this exercise. Okay, so again, step one, while inhaling, contract the muscle groups for 5 to 10 seconds. Um, once you're there, you're gonna contract that group not so hard that it hurts, but like just tense it up a bit, and then and 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 hold that as you're inhaling for that 5 to 10 seconds. So tense like that, and then the second step, and really there's only really two steps. I think I have like 7 or 8 listed here, but there's really only two steps. You're essentially inhaling and exhaling while you're tensing up your muscle groups. So the second step is, you have your muscles tensed and you've inhaled, you've done the 5 to 10 second inhale, and then after that 5 to 10 seconds, it's gonna be a sudden release, not a gradual release, but a sudden release of the tension that you built up in that muscle group. Um, and you want to give yourself about 10 to 20 seconds to relax before moving on to the next muscle group. So then the steps just repeat themselves as we go to the next muscle group. So for me, I like to start with my feet, and you can do more generalized areas of the body. I like to try to like be really deliberate with where I focus it. So I start with the feet, and then kind of work myself up through the lower legs, my calves, and then my thighs, and then my buttocks, and then my core, my chest and abdomen and back, and then my shoulders and arms, and then ultimately up to my face. And with my face, I'm just gonna kind of like grimace or tighten my face or whatever that needs to feel like or look like. Um, and then, like I said, that's the last step that allows me to, as I exhale, I visualize all that stress just leaving my body. Um, so I'll demonstrate this really quick. I'm not going to do the whole thing because that'd be boring. You get the idea. So I'm gonna start with I'm gonna do my torso and then move up to my arms. So I start with making myself really tense, and then let all that go. And I move to my arms. I know initially my breath, my exhale seems really like a lot and forceful, but I don't know if you, but if you can notice, like I as I do that, I'm still exhaling, like I'm counting. I usually count to about 15, 20 seconds, and I try to exhale that whole time. It feels like you're gonna like totally run out of breath, but that's the goal, right? Like let's get all of that stuff out of our system. So anyway, thanks for joining me today, and hope somebody maybe takes this to use and it helps them navigate through some stressful moments. So thank you.